The planned Azimio rally to protest against the high cost of living failed to take place at the Kamukunji grounds despite Kenyans showing up in solidarity with the opposition leaders. There was heavy police presence, with the officers dispersing the protesters who had gathered waiting to hear from Azimio leader Raila Odinga. As Faith Kaulu now reports, very few businesses remained open in the central business district of Nairobi.
Several businesses in the Nairobi CBD remained closed today despite a calm state of affairs at the capital city. Few business people and border riders who braved the day and reported to work said they did not have a choice but to prepare for any possible outcome.
Wacha kupigwa watu natia ngazi watu wakubaliwa waandamane sababu katiba inakubalia. Yeah. Sasa watu wameogopa watakuja town, hakuna kazi imefunguliwa. Na ni serikali inaweka watu uoga. Si ati ni maandamano.
Kenyans have meanwhile voiced mixed reactions regarding the anti-government protest, with some counting losses from their businesses. However, a faction of Kenyans remain hopeful that the protest will bear fruits, believing that the government will take measures to cushion them from the tough economic times.
Maandamano Nairobi si maandamano, ni wizi tu. Hakuna watu ya kuandamana. The genuine watu ya kuandamana hawako.
Police officers were once again blamed for using extra force when dealing with protesters, leading to harm, loss of property, and even death, with protesters stating that the protests are always peaceful when the officers do not interfere. Meanwhile, at the historical Kamukunji grounds, hundreds of Kenyans who had gathered from morning were dispersed by the anti-riot police, who arrived around midday, lobbing tear gas indiscriminately.
Sisi wote hatulingani. Hata huyo mtu wa biashara anastahili kufunga biashara akuja hapa maandamano. Yeye mbona anafungua biashara? Sisi wengine tukingangania hiyo biashara yake ndio ishuke ndio tupate vitu mzuri.
The powers in people is much stronger than the people in power. Ndio maana tumekusanyika hapa leo kwa hii historia Kamukunji ground ku express our grievances, kuonyesha nchi nzima ya kwamba we are against the government of the day, inatunyanyasa kwa njia zote.
Ukikunywa chai asubuhi hakuna lunch. Ukikula lunch hakuna sapa. Sasa hii maisha ni ngumu, watu nakula mili moja. Hata ukiomba bwana pesa hana. Uwezi mforce hana, kwa sababu duko ukienda vitu ni bei kali. Jameni Ruto awache mchezo.
For hours, it was a cat and mouse chase, with protesters running for safety, yet still holding ground and lobbying for the rally to happen. However, later in the day, Azimio coalition called off the Kamukunji rally, citing safety reasons.
Early this morning, our crew, who had been sent to set up the stage at Kamukunji, were attacked and their equipment damaged. Some were arrested. In line with the intelligence we received, armed goons have this afternoon descended on Kamukunji grounds and shot indiscriminately into the crowd. Police have used water cannons to disperse those peaceably assembled there. In order to protect our people and avert more injury and loss of lives, we have taken the strategic decision not to proceed with the rally at Kamukunji grounds this afternoon.
Speaking to the press, Raila Odinga also said that the coalition will announce their next course of action. The planned Azimio rally at Kamukunji grounds did not take place as expected, as anti-riot police arrived here at around midday to disperse the hundreds of Kenyans who were gathered here, eagerly waiting to hear from Azimio leader Raila Odinga. What remains now is for us to wait and see whether the coalition will call off the anti-government protest, or whether the government will heed to the call of hundreds of Kenyans, asking them to lower the high cost of living. For Hope TV News Watch, my name is Faith Kaulu.